Satnam. Blessings to all of you on this beautiful day with the aligning of the stars and with the alignment of the mountains, the Himalayas. We sit again in our living rooms to learn how to live. We do live in our living room, but we do not know how to live inside this living room, right? So we're talking about the breath and how breath can be used to, not just immunity. That's just one perspective. That's one segment. And how to be healthy, how to have a better view of our existence. And this is our third session, and those of you who have not attended or not seen the previous sessions, they are available on YouTube channel Making of a Yogi. So this is our third session, and we'll go with the flow. We will see how it goes, and if we have time, we will have Q&A. If not, let's see what the universe wills. I have come, you have come. So since we have come, we allow the universe to come also. So when the universe comes, it has its own flow. It has its own blooming. It has its own aroma. It has its own fragrance. And that's what we are learning. We are learning about the secrets of life through the sacred breath. Not just the breath, but much more than the breath we call the prana. I'll start our session today with the words of Rumi, the one who fell from here to here. And those of you who understand what I'm talking about, in our previous sessions, we talked about falling from here to here. When he fell from here to here, he said, I have not come from the heavens. Beautiful. He says, I have not come from the heavens, and neither I will go into heaven. This is a beautiful statement. If you were just to sit and contemplate on this, it contains the secrets of life. I have not come from the heavens, and neither do I long to go to the heavens. And somebody asked him, then where did you come from? See, I came from the whirling of the stars. And I'm whirling now, and I will go back into the whirling of the stars. The secrets, your records, what you are, what you will be is all written in the stars. So when the stars are aligned, something gets aligned in us. From the stars came prana in the beginning of the time. The cosmic pulse shifted, changed its direction for some unknown reason. We don't know why. There are many things in the universe which you don't need to know. And not knowing them is the beauty of life. So we don't know. The cosmic pulse became pranic pulse. Where the North Star, today's star, where the North Star, the pole star is, for some reason, the cosmic pulse, that pulse, which was unifying all the totality. There were no you, there were not me. There was just one sacred vibration, one sacred consciousness. That cosmic pulse, just imagine you, me, and the totality in one pulse. That pulse became a pranic pulse, became separated. And one such ray fell on earth, where today's star, we have the Himalayan mountains. And in the Himalayan mountains, there is a sacred, a mountain which we call the Samiru mountain. The Samiru mountain, in your mala, you have the Guru bead that is also known as the Samiru or the Miru bead, which is a representation of that primordial pranic pulse which fell on earth. And that from prana, life came into existence. We took the birth of crystals. We became minerals. And we traveled through the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. And finally, here we are, you and me. So from the stars came the cosmic pulse, and from the cosmic pulse, the pranic pulse. And today we are going to understand the prana. The last week and the week before we understood prana. Today we're going to dive deeper into prana and how we can use this prana to shift our immunity, to boost our immunity. When you came from the unmoving realm into the moving realm, when you came from the unchanging realm into the changing realm, so this is changing realm. We are constantly changing, emotions changing, personality changing, our cells are changing, everything. There's nothing in this existence that don't change. It's called the changing world. When I say these words, before these words, where the moment these words reach you, I'm really changing into something else. And before you, at the moment you digest these words, you already change into something else. So when we came into the changing world, we brought along with us a certain amount of prana. Certain amount of prana. How we use this prana, that depends on us. Because you only inhale in a certain way. You only intake in a certain way. Every species on the planet, they only intake a certain amount of prana, a certain bandwidth of prana. And if you can increase that bandwidth, you see the reality more deeper. You experience the reality more deeper. Pranayam is the art of expanding the prana, which means expanding your consciousness, which means expanding your experience of reality. You are what you are because of the certain amount of prana you take. Your health, your immunity, your wealth, your prosperity, your body, your ideologies, your concepts, all are in a certain way because you only take a certain bandwidth of prana. Pranayam means how to expand that. When you can inhale and exhale more, you experience the reality more because this is nothing but whole prana. Everything is play of prana. Even the food you eat, the fruits, the vegetables you eat, they go into the womb. The prana goes into the womb of the earth and changes itself into fruits and food. It's also prana. So the more prana you inhale, the deeper you experience the reality. The same thing, if a person is inhaling and exhaling, vibrating on a higher frequency, he sees the reality in a different way. And I give an example what it means. There's a story in the past written that there was this beautiful tree, the Bodhi tree, beautiful Bodhi tree. And one day a thief came and he had to rest. He rested under the Bodhi tree. He looked at the Bodhi tree. He said, this is a good hiding place. This is a good hiding place. Next time, if I need to hide, this is a good location to hide. And he went off. And after some time, a woodcutter came. And he said, this is a beautiful tree. Next time I will come and I'll take wood from here. And then after some time, an awakened sage came. The one who knew how to inhale and how to exhale. Majority of us, we don't know how to inhale, we don't know how to exhale. We are automatically inhaling, automatically exhaling. And because of that, you only take a certain amount of prana and you only experience a certain amount of reality. So he knew how to inhale, how to exhale. He came, he sat, and he saw the tree. It reminded him of the awakening of the Buddha. It reminded him the anchoring of the Buddha. He said, like the Buddha anchored, because Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. He saw the leaves of the trees with the wind, they were dancing. The branches were moving. And he said, oh my God, the whole existence is dancing. He stood up and he started to dance along that existence. So this again, depending on your state of mind, and your state of mind depends on the state or the amount of prana that you inhale and you exhale. I have shared with you a number of kriyas, a number of meditations which help you to intake more prana, more prana. And prana is a gift, the ultimate gift. So today's session, we will dive deeper and we'll experience the reality deeper. And those of you who've been doing these meditations and these kriyas, your experience would have been after the meditations, after the kriyas, you see better, you hear better. Something in you anchors. And when something in you anchors, you can experience the anchoring of the cosmos. So today, we're going to dive deeper, and if we have time, we'll go through Q&As. But other than that, let's start our journey. And the journey starts when the hands are folded in the center of the chest. Let's tune in with the Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And those of you who know the mantra, you chant with me. And those of you who don't know the mantra, you listen. Because when you listen, you become silent. You know, the word listen and silent have the same words. Listen and silence has the same, silent has the same word. So when you're silent, you can listen. And when you can listen, you can chant. Spine straight. And when the spine is straight, you are connecting. You are aligning yourself with Mount Sumeru. And when you align yourself with Mount Sumeru is aligned with the pole star, where the cosmic pulse became the pranic pulse. Immediately when the spine is straight, stars are aligned, something opens up, and that's a fact. The problem is that this keeps doubting. And when you silence these, the moment the hands are in the center of the chest and the spine is straight and eyes are closed, you are aligned with the stars. And this is what is written. Eyes closed and spine straight, hands in the center of the chest. Relax the body and relax the eyes, relax your forehead. Relax your forehead, eyes closed. Left eye is time, right eye is space. You're shutting the realm of time and space. And don't just shut the eyes, put an intention that you don't move your pupils, the eyeballs. Don't move the eyeballs. When the eyeballs stop moving, when the pupils stop moving, your mind stops moving. And when the mind stops moving, your story stops moving. And when your story stops moving, you get possessed by the cosmos. You get possessed by the stars. You get impregnant with the wisdom of silence, it is called. Shunya, beautiful. Spine straight. Let's create a space, my friends. Let's create a space. From the sensitive space, feel yourself. Feel the sensitivity as you hold this posture. Become aware of all the sensations in the body. Feel the sensations in the body. As you sit still, some part of the body are heavier, some part of the body are lighter. Do not do anything, just sit still. Spine straight, and allow the anchoring, the shifting of all that which needs to shift in the moment. Become nothing. Become nothing. Sit. Sit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Become aware of yourself from head to toe. Collectively. Ordinarily, we are stuck in the head. It's called the segmentation of life. And now as you hold this posture, spine is straight, become aware of yourself from head to toe. Feel your skull, feel your forehead, feel your face from within. See your face from within. See your face from within. The one that you see in the mirrors is not your face. It's a reflection of your face. Most of us, we have never seen our face. This is an opportunity for you to see yourself. It is called vision of the self. See your face from within. Don't see the reflections. See from within. Beautiful. And become aware of your chest. And become aware of your stomach and your navel. Become aware of your arms and your hands. Become aware of your spine and your back. Become aware of your legs and your feet, and become aware of yourself from head to toe. Sit, head to toe. Collective vision, experiencing yourself as sitting, not thinking and sitting. I repeat, be with me, my friends. Eyes closed, experience. Eyes closed, good. Beautiful. See yourself, experience yourself sitting, not sitting and thinking, my friends. Most of us, we are sitting, we are thinking. We are eating, we are thinking. We are walking, we are thinking. When sitting, sit. When walking, walk. When talking, talk. This is the essence of the Zen tradition. Beautiful. See yourself sitting, just sitting, not thinking. I'm repeating myself. Anchor yourself. Beautiful. And now, please, through the nose, inhale powerfully the prana and hold, and let this breath be the breath of the mountains. Hold the breath of the mountains. Hold the breath of the mountains. Experience the vastness of the mountains. As you hold your breath, you have to forget your story. You have to forget your story, because this is not your breath. This is the breath of the mountains. You can only experience the story of the mountains, and the mountains have no story. The story of the mountains is our story, which we impose on the mountains. Hold, 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 hold. And through the nose, exhale. One more time, inhale and hold, and let this breath be the breath of the oceans. The breath of the oceans, my friends. And as you hold the breath of the oceans, experience the waves of the oceans within yourself. Identify yourself before you identified with your personal story. The story of the ocean is your story. Hold, feel the depth of the ocean. Feel the vastness of the ocean. Experience, let go of yourself, the path of forgetfulness and the path of remembrance. Something you forget and something you remember. Hold, hold, and please exhale through the nose. One more time, powerfully inhale. And let this breath be the breath of the sacred trees. The trees that have stood. The trees that have stood in tree poses. The yogis, the primordial masters, my friends. The trees are the primordial masters who have been standing on one foot, who have been standing on tree poses, in tree poses. Meditate, meditate, hold the awareness of the mountains, of the trees. Hold the awareness of the trees. Hold the awareness of the trees. Beautiful. And exhale. One more time. Let this breath be the breath of the stars. Inhale and hold. And as you hold the breath of the stars, forget your story. Identify with the stars, my friends. Identify with the stars. Experience the radiance, experience the light. Experience the primordial consciousness. Experience the primordial awareness. Experience the primordial beingness. Hold, not the realm of thinking, that is your world. Identify with the unknown, the higher world. Hold, stars, stars. Identify with the sacred stars. Align, align, put an intention, allow the North Star to descend, to ascend, to infuse you, and exhale. One more time, last time, inhale and hold. When you hold the breath, you're holding life. And let this breath be the breath of Guru Ram Das, the holder of the throne of Raj Yoga. Experience the anchoring, experience the healing, experience the expansion. When you hold the breath, you hold life. And when you hold life, you become alive. If you can't do anything, this is all you need. Holding the breath, you're holding the life, you're expanding the life, you're experiencing the life, you're living the life. And exhale. Beautiful. You'll tune in with Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo, to breath. Om. Satguru Namaha, Sri Gurudevai Namaha. Adguru Namaha, Jugadguru Namaha, Satguru Namaha, Sri Gurudevai Namaha. Adguru Namaha, Jugadguru Namaha, Satguru Namaha, Sri Gurudevai Namaha. And inhale. And as you hold the breath, as you hold your breath, lift your chest, please. Lift your chest. Lift your chest. Hold the breath and lift your chest. And lift your ribcage. Lift your ribcage and unlock your consciousness from the ribcage. Beautiful. Hold and through the nose, exhale. One more time, inhale forcefully. And hold the breath and lift your heart, lift your chest, lift your ribcage, tense your eyes, and tense your forehead, and tense your skull, and tense your soles of your feet. And hold. And exhale. One more time, inhale forcefully. And hold. And as you hold the breath, lift your chest, and you lift your awareness, and lift your ribcage, lift your consciousness, tense the eyes, you delete your memory, tense your forehead, you activate the Akashic records, and tense your skull, you know the unknown. Beautiful. And now tense your feet, and you get anchoring into this sacred space that you have given birth through your sound, through your breath. You just gave birth to the sacred space. Behold, hold the breath, the prana, the pavana guru, and through the nose, exhale. And just for 5 seconds, don't move. Become aware of the opening. Become aware of the opening of the sacred space. Give it some awareness. Give it awareness so that it can grow. Feel the sensations in the body, how the breath went in and how the breath created the sound, how the breath sang its song through the mantra, and how as you held the breath, the different parts of the body became alive. Experiencing the miracle of life under the nose. Beautiful. Please inhale one more time. And hold. And exhale. Beautiful. Open your eyes and just tap yourself. If there's a need to, tap your chest. Harder. Tap all the way up to the shoulders. Tap, tap. Awaken the body. Awaken the body. Awaken the body. Harder, harder. Tap really hard. And please tap your stomach as well, the navel area. And tap your lower back. Tap your lower back. Tap your lower back. This is where you store all your emotions. You are stuck because the lower back is stuck. Tap harder. Harder, harder, harder. Beautiful. And please inhale, hold and shake the whole body, shake the whole body, shake the whole body, stretch your legs, shake yourself powerfully, forcefully. Awaken, awaken, awaken yourself on the physical realm. You just worked on the esoteric realm, on the pranic realm. Awaken the physical body, awaken the moving world, awaken the moving world, awaken the moving world, and exhale. One more time, forcefully inhale. And shake the body, awaken your body, awaken your experience of life, awaken your pinda, it is called the pinda. Shake, 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 move, move, move. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And hold and shake the whole body. Shake the whole body. Awaken, awaken, hold the breath. The seal of life is held in the rib cage, and you are experiencing the movement of the physical body. And through the nose, exhale. And Satnam. Awakening yourself at the level of the unknown, the breath, and awakening your level in the realm of known. When the unknown and known became together, when matter and spirit connected, life takes birth. So when the unknown, you work on the breath, you work on the unknown, and you work on the body, you work on the known. So matter and spirit, Shiva and Shakti just had a union. And because they had a union now, some wisdom must flow through you. When we came into the moving world from the unmoving world, we were given 4 gifts, 4 treasures that we can use while we are in the moving world. We don't come empty-handed. Your loved one, your beloved, when he or the beloved, she or whoever, that divine, the beloved, sent you from the moving world into the from the unmoving world into the moving world, he gave you 4 gifts. It's called Char Padarth. The sutra is written, Char Padarth je ko manga, sad jana ki seva lage. You have got 4 treasures which you were supposed to use. You never use, and you complain. You never experienced the fulfillment of life because you never knew you had 4 treasures. You never knew how to use the 4 treasures. The Char Padarth. The cosmos impregnated you before you took birth. And I'm using the word impregnant, because although it came from outside, but they need to be experienced from within. That's why they use the word impregnant. The cosmos impregnate you with 4 treasures which you were supposed to find, so that your life can be healthy, so that your life will be in your control. Instead of others controlling you, you can control yourself. So that impregnant that you were with, you have to awaken them. You have to give birth to them. The first treasure, now I'm talking about how to live a holistic life, which includes immunity, which includes wealth, which includes health, which includes prosperity, which includes opportunity, which includes intuition. Everything comes in. Instead of working on segmentation, Yogi works on the holistic being. Is called Samadhi. Samadhi, not Vyadi. Vyadi means segmentation of the life. You work on your back pain, then the leg pain starts to happen. You work on your leg pain, then the heart pain starts to happen. So why not work on the whole body? And that is the art, and that's the science I'm sharing with you. So the first gift is called Janma Padarth. Janma Padarth, the gift of life, the gift of breath. The gift of breath. This is the first gift. And majority of us, we do not know that breath is a gift. As long as the breath is, life is. When breath is no more, life is no more. We get stuck here. Majority of us, we experience the reality from here, not from here. This is the first gift. And to awaken this gift, the process is called sadhana. And sadhana has been given many translations, but one of the most beautiful translations of sadhana is saha-dhana. Saha means breath. Saha means breath. And dhana means treasure. Sadhana means to find the first treasure of your life. Sadhana means to find the treasure within the breath, and breath is the first gift. So sadhana means to find your first gift of life. That's what it means. You're supposed to sit with your breath, and the breath will reveal the secrets with you. And I can go very detailed. Every breath that comes, it has a different element. Sometimes you're inhaling the fire breath, the fire prana. Sometimes you're inhaling the earth prana. Sometimes you're inhaling the water prana. And sometimes you're inhaling the akashic prana. And all these decides how you feel. This is a gift. And if you know these, you can change these. You can change this. So sadhana means to sit. And that's why we call Pavan Guru. Pavan is the Guru. Many a times I've heard you need to be Guru to yourself. Before you can become a Guru to yourself, you have to accept the breath as your Guru. How can you have a wisdom without the breath? So that is the wrong approach. You cannot be a Guru to yourself until you have not recognized the Pavan Guru. You have to sit with your breath. That's the first gift. And the breath will give you the wisdom, how the breath has a texture. The breath has a taste. The breath has a color. But you are stuck in the prison of the mind. You never came down, you never fell down. The first gift to experience life is the breath. Janama Padarth. The treasure of life, the treasure of breath. That's the first gift. And the way to know that is the sadhana. I repeat words, and that is important. The second gift, it's called Prem Padarth. Prem Padarth. The treasure of reverence. Reverence. Reverence is gone. Reverence is gone. We have abused the creation. We have abused the earth. We have abused the waters. We have abused the air. We have abused the animals. We separate the babies of the animals from them the moment they take birth. We celebrate Mother's Day. We celebrate Mother's Day, but we don't know the pain of the mother as the child is separated so that you can eat your steak, so that you can eat your meat. No reverence. The first is a gift. It's given. To dive deeper, you have to do sadhana. Prem Padarth. Prem Padarth. How to experience reverence? There must be a way to experience, right? Means reverence means devotion, means love, means gratefulness, all comes together here. Prem Padarth. The gift of love, the gift of reverence, the gift of devotion. My friends, just imagine if we had reverence for everything. The trees will talk with us. The animals will communicate with us. It happens, those who have transcended, those who have, I don't use the word transcendence, those who have fallen here, they communicate with the animals, they communicate with the waters, they communicate with the oceans. This is called conscious communication. The problem is today you go and do programs called conscious communication. They make you sit in the classroom, they tell you to open the book and do this, memorize this, and you think it's conscious communication. It's not conscious communication. Conscious communication means you can consciously, your consciousness can communicate. They only teach you how to communicate with your head. Conscious communication means your consciousness communicates with consciousness. The consciousness of the trees, the consciousness of the rivers, The great poets of the past, the great sages of the past, when they sat beside a river, a poetry came. And if that happens to you, you are doing conscious communication. You sit by the river, you sit by the ocean, something blooms in you. You know what? That is the oceans have given you a gift. When you sit under a tree, and something blooms in you, you know what? The trees have given it to you because something set in you, something changed in you. Your consciousness expanded to these ancient masters, these ancient sages, and they had access to the unknown and they gifted something to you. Somebody asked a great Sufi master, Baba Fariduddin Ganj Shakar, a great sage, a great master. In the tradition of the sages of the desert, I've been talking about the sages of light, sages of well, sages of river. I'm giving you holistic teachings. Somebody asked him, "Oh, great master, how do I fall in love? How do I fall in love?" What a question. Have you ever thought about it? This question can only come once you have evolved to a certain level. He asked him, "How do I fall in love?" And the answer the sage gave is even beyond this question. How do I fall in love? He says, be with lovers. Be with lovers. That's it. Rumi says, be in the circle of those who are intoxicated with the divine wine. Those who have drank the wine. Those who are intoxicated. It's called mast girda. Mast means mystic. The English word mystic comes from the Persian word mast, which means intoxicated with the divine wine. It's called a mast. The mystic means the one who is intoxicated with the divine wine, who don't take this as the reference to experience life. He takes this as to experience the reference of life. It's called a mystic. He says, be in the circle of those who are intoxicated with the divine wine. At the end of the day, even if you did not get to drink the wine, you would surely had smelled the aroma of the wine in their presence. So when you are with lovers, you will at least experience the fragrance, what it means to be loved. So that's the second gift. You want immunity, you want to shift your life, you have to learn how to be happy. Don't throw everything to the kriyas to solve your problems. Sometimes you have to change your emotions. You must learn how to have reverence. You must learn how to have devotion. You must be grateful so you can be great. You can be great and you can be full. And if you're not grateful, you are a fool. Gratefulness. Something, there's a whole chemical reaction that happens when you are happy, when you're joyful. And how to be joyful? Be with those who are in joy. And if you go around, it looks like the human realm, you forget what joy is. And sit with the trees there. Sit with the mountains. Sit with the oceans. The oceans are still joyful. The waves are coming and going. The rivers are still joyful. They are flowing. It does not matter you are locked down or what is happening to the cosmos. They are not worried about it. They're not worried the lockdown and this coronavirus. They're just flowing. They enjoy. Communicate with the cosmos. Have you seen the stars and bowed? I have been telling this again and again. This is the way to change your entire life. Your pattern of life will change when you learn to fold the hands in the presence of the cosmos. Don't worship God, please. Become godly. Become godly. And what does it mean to be godly? Respecting life, experiencing reverence, finding joy, sit with the grass. Let me share a story. I know we have time and we also have a kriya for you. I know many of you want a kriya, but this is important. to experience life, these words of wisdom of the sages of the Himalayas. Newton, when he sat with the tree, Newton's law of gravity, when Newton sat with the tree, the apple tree, they call it, and the apple fell, and he found the law of gravity. Now, the tree gave him the wisdom. The tree gave him the wisdom. They communicate with you. They communicate with you. They communicate with your being. But we as human beings, we never communicate with them. We are trying to find life in the stars, in the other planets. But we don't know there's life around us. And they're communicating with us all the time. All these wisdom, everything comes from them. This is Prem Padarat, the treasure of love. My friends, this is an experience which cannot be shared. This is an experience that is experienced in the presence of the trees, in the presence of the mountains. Tears of joy will fall. Know that something has shifted. You want to boost your immunity? Reverence, devotion. You have problems? Talk to the trees. Conscious communication. You don't need to search for this. It is free, available. Go. Second treasure. Third treasure, to experience the holisticness of life. So the first treasure, sadhana. Second treasure, to be with the lovers. To be with those who are walking the path of dharma, you will walk the path of dharma. And the third treasure is called Gyan Padarth. What's it called? Gyan Padarth, the third treasure, which rarely people go. Gyan Padarth, you have known your breath, you have experienced the holisticness of life, the ordinary issues. Oh, I get sick, I get ill. You have transcended it. And you have held the hand of love, and then the love picks you up. Oh, the love falls with you even deeper. You go to the third treasure. And the third treasure is called Gyan Padarth, the treasure of wisdom. The treasure of wisdom. And what is wisdom? Wisdom is not memorization. Wisdom is not level 1, level 2, 21 stages. There are stages. In the realm of love, there's no stage. There are no levels. The mystics, they talk about that. The sages of the desert, one more time. The sages of the desert, they mention, is written in the past. Al-tasawwuf, hakikat, la rasam lahu. Real experience of love, real experience of wisdom, real experience of treasure. La rasam lahu. It does not have stages. It does not have levels. It's an experience. It's a holistic experience. Only mind has stages, Only mind can have levels. You cannot say I'm in level 1 of falling in love. I'm in level 2 of falling in love. Meditation cannot have stages. Love cannot have stages. As long as it is stages, it's still the mind. And meditation means to go beyond the mind. I don't know what is happening in the world. And those of you who understand what I'm saying. Okay. So the third treasure is the treasure of wisdom. The treasure of wisdom. What is the wisdom? The wisdom of the self. The wisdom of the self. Who am I? This is the highest wisdom, Majority of the world don't know who they are. I talked about it the other day. There are two you. One, which the creator, the creation, the cosmos created, and one which you created. And there's a constant fight between the two. And we identify with the one that we created. And we also created a God, you know. The sages also mentioned God created the world and then we created a God. So the creation created us and then we created ourselves. We have an idea which we create around ourselves. We have some protocols which we abide and we don't abide. And according to that, we consider ourselves sinful and saintly or whatever you want to call it. So to know the self, to know the self. And I'd like to go deeper into this. We are talking about holisticness of life, not just immunity. I need to remind you that. Don't go for segmentations. Experience the holistic of life. Holisticness of life. Okay. So Gyan Padarat, the wisdom or the treasure of wisdom. I talked about Newton sitting under the tree. Now I tell you another story. In the land of China, and don't be scared with the name of China. In a lot of things happening in the media. Okay, we don't know what is right, what is wrong. But once upon a time, there's a beautiful land beyond the Himalayan mountains, we call it the land of Lao Tzu, the land of Confucius. Lao Tzu, he was sitting under a tree. Same story. I'm telling you about wisdom. Where does the wisdom comes from? Everything the cosmos has been gifting you. You know, we as a humanity found nothing. It was a gift from the stars, gift from the oceans. We never recognized them. No reverence, no praying, no love, no devotion. I'm talking all this linked. So on this specific day, Lao Tzu, the founder of the Taoist tradition, a great, marvelous, beautiful tradition. Those of you know this tradition. It's another mystic tradition. And the teachings of these sages of the Himalayas on the other side, we call it. Sages on this side, which is the Himalayan mountains, we identify on the Indian side. And then there are sages of the mountains on the other side. Lao Tzu, the aged sage, the sage who was born aged. You see, he had white beard when he was born. Such was his wisdom. And in his early days, he was trying to find, who am I? Who am I? He was trying to explore the third treasure. He had experienced love. He experienced the wholeness of the breath, and now he was on his way to find the wisdom of the self. Who am I? The Vedantic teaching starts with, who am I? That is the first question that comes in the Brahma Sutra. Atha Brahma Jigyasa. Who am I? That's the first treasure. To know the self. So on this specific day, cutting it short for you. Okay? Cutting it short for you. And he's sitting under the tree. He's sitting under the tree, he contemplating. And Newton, apple fell from Lao Tzu, for Lao Tzu, the tree, a leaf fell. And the leaf came like that. And it fell on the earth. And Lao Tzu became enlightened. Buddha sat under the Bodhi tree and he became enlightened. Guru Nanak sat in the sacred river and he became enlightened. Why don't you learn? Why don't you learn? The whole cosmos is opening its arm to give you wisdom, my friends. Please learn to have reverence for it. जिंदगी खुद इबादत है मगर होश नहीं. जिंदगी खुद इबादत है मगर होश नहीं. The Sufis. Life itself was a meditation. Life itself was a meditation. But I was not aware. I was not aware. And these four gifts will make you aware that life is a meditation. Pranayam is happening. Love, devotion is there all the way. Wisdom is there in the trees and the sacred trees. Okay, so that is the third treasure. I can talk more on that, but keeping in line with today's class, and I know we were supposed to have Q&A, but let me tell you, all is a flow. And if you don't have Q&A today, we can extend the class. We can do it next week. So we will do next week. We have an extra class for you. We have an extra class for you next week, Sunday, same time. Same time. And it's an extension of our this sessions that we have been having. On that day, we will only have Q&As. And that's a promise, because I remember last week I said we will have Q&As. But my friends, when the flow comes, when the universe pregnants you, when the universe possesses you, there's nothing you can do. And so let's come back. So we will have another class for you, those of you who have a lot of questions, and I know you want to know a lot of stuff in relation to the Kriyas, in relation to some of the gems and some of the diamonds which I've shared with you, the treasure of the sages. And you have a lot of questions in relation to that, and I respect that. And I want to take all those questions. So keeping that in mind, towards the end, we will have some Q&As. Let's see how it goes. But we have extended the class. So my friends, if you have joined us, please remember next Sunday, same time, we will see you again. And come prepared with questions. Question in relation to yourself and in relation to life. Remember, questions in relation to yourself and question in relation to life. That's all. That's the two questions we need to handle. And if you know that, you will know everything. Don't discuss personalities. Don't discuss others. Discuss yourself and discuss that which is the cosmos. You will have the answers. And then you are a seeker. If not, you will waste your time and you waste my time. So coming back to the fourth treasure, the treasure of Nam Padarth. Okay, Janma Padarth, Prem Padarth, Gyan Padarth, and Nam Padarth. So the wisdom in the Gyan Padarth, the wisdom of the self, you know yourself. And then the fourth is the Nam Padarth. Nam means the sacred sound. Sacred sound, which means remembrance. Which means remembrance. Remembrance of the self. We, as I mentioned, there are two in you. One you created, one the universe created. Now you only remember the one that you created. Nam Padarth means you become aware of the one which was created by the cosmos. And these self, this you, this beingness. Nam means beingness. Na means not. Ma means the created I, the created story. The you that you created, Na-ma. I am not that. I am the one which the cosmos, the universe created. And to create that, listen, to create that you, okay? To create that you, the stars, the waters, the five elements, the known, the unknown, the whole cosmos got together and created it. It's very precious. But the one that you created was based on information given by others. Look at the comparison. This is always doubting. It is created by your thoughts. The one that needs the change, the one that needs whatever. I don't have these, I need to have these, complain that, he is right, he is wrong, all this. You know who created? Your thoughts created it. And who created this aham? Talked about it last week. One is aham, which the universe created. The whole cosmos got together. The whole cosmos got together. Every drop of water got together. Every blade of grass, every atom in the planet, and every stardust in the furthest galaxy got together and say, let's create it. And they created you. Look at the expansiveness of yours. The aham I talked about last week. Those of you who don't know, you must listen to that. And then there's ahamkara. Aham and ahamkara, which you created based on your thoughts. So Nam Padarth means to be established in the self which the cosmos created. That is the fourth treasure. And those who have this treasure, they are known as Jivan Mukta. They are, they have freed themselves while still in the entanglement of Maya. The Sufis, they call these Marana to Paila Marge Bahu Tinna Matlab Pashatahu, those who have died before death. Those who have died before death. This has to die. The psychological you, that is the word. The psychological you, which you created based on your fears, based on your desires, based on what you don't have, based on what you want. And all the confusions and all the issues belong to this and not to the one which the cosmos have created. It is just a presence. It's just a presence. It's Nam Padarat. And having these four treasures, life is complete. You came laughing, you go laughing. And before I end this session and we go into the Kriya, somebody asked, Ramana Maharishi, where will you go after death? Where will you go after death? Very conscious questions. Very beautiful questions. Beautiful. Your state of mind, from your question, you can know where this person is. There are many theories and all that. It's beautiful. But the answer that came is beautiful. The question was, where will you go when you die? Some people long to go to paradise. Some people think they have been promised. If you go to the paradise, you get all the good food. And if you eat good food every day, I don't know what will happen to you. Let's not go there. Come back to this question. Where will you go when you die? And the answer of the awakened one, he said, where I was while alive. Where I was, when I was alive. Where will you go after death? Where will you go when you die? He said, where I was while I was alive. Where I was when I was alive. The problem is you are not here when you are alive. You are here, you want to be there. You are there, you want to be here. You are here, you want to be there. You are there, you want to be here. You are not here. So after death, you go somewhere else. And he said, where will you go when you die? He said, where I was while I was alive. And that is the Nam Padarat, those who have experienced the beingness. So this collectively gives you a holistic experience of life. Knowing your breath, your emotions, and your emotions can change in the presence of the cosmos, of the trees and the reverence and the devotion. My friends, this is very important. If you don't have these, you cannot go into the next treasures. You must learn how to fall in love. You must know what love is. You must have tasted the tears or experienced the tears of reverence, the tears of devotion towards the cosmos. And that will open up the treasures of the wisdom and the treasure of your beingness and the Nam Padarat. And Nam Padarat also means to have a mantra, a sacred sound, constantly. The remembrance of your beloved, anchored deeply. Somebody asked the Sufi master, Ma'inuddin Chishti, what is the miracle? Listen to this. What is the miracle? And he said, not to forget your beloved even for a second. is called a miracle. Not to forget your beloved. Beloved, the divine. Beloved means the cosmos experienced as a whole. Ik Oankar. You and me and all, one is called the beloved. It's called the Paramatma. Not to forget your beloved, even for a second, is called a miracle. And that is Nam Padarth. Constantly in remembrance of your beloved. You can call it your higher self. So these are the treasures which you must have, you were supposed to have. And please work on that. So the Kriya for the day. We will work on the first treasure. And that has been the effort throughout these whole sessions. We have been constantly working on the first treasure, the treasure of the breath. Because the treasure of the breath has to be experienced to experience the depth of existence. You have never seen the reality as it is because you are stuck here. Why you're stuck here? Because you don't know how to breathe. I've shared a number of kriyas. And some of them may be difficult for some of you. And today's kriya is going to be very simple. Very simple. Today we keep it simple, Usually they give you simple and then they give you more complicated. I started off with complications because you know why? Most of us who comes at is a lot of complications here. If I give you a simple thing, then you say, oh, this is very simple. It's not going to, I give you all this complication stuff. So, you do this, you do that. And then you think, wow, this is great. And that complications, make your mind tired. And then as you come to the next class, I give you a more simpler version. And today's session, I'm going to give you such a simple kriya. But some of you will even have difficulty doing it. It has two parts. It has two parts. The first part, I will talk later. Let's discuss the second part. We have time. Let's discuss the second part. Because the second part is going to be very difficult for some of you. The first part is a breath exercise, which I will explain to you later. And after you've done the breath exercise, the second part will be, you will be taking the hands and you will putting it on your face. You only see your reflection in the mirror. You have never seen yourself. So you cover yourself. And after you cover yourself, you close your eyes. And after you close your eyes, you open your mouth very wide, as widely as you can. Okay. And this is called, okay. So you open your mouth very wide, face closed, the second part of the kriya. And then you laugh as loudly as you can from the navel. This boosts your immune system. Because it needs joy. It needs happiness. When you're happy, you're happy. So this is the second part of the kriya. And let me tell you the great science of laughter, We have a laughing Buddha, a laughing Buddha. You have seen, you may even have the statue of the laughing Buddha, but you did not know that the laughing Buddha did nothing but laugh and he became enlightened. You don't need to do complicated stuff. You need to do simple things. You were born with this laughter, that inherent wisdom which was born with you will free you from your problems. The breath born with you, emotions born with you. Nobody taught you how to laugh. You never attend a level 1, level 2, level 3 of laughter, scholarship, certifications. So laughter is the best medicine. It boosts your immune system. Look how simple life is. You know that? How simple it is? Very simple. You make it very complicated. So laughter, and let me give you another depth in this, why we laugh. When you laugh, this stops. You cannot think and laugh. You cannot think and Laugh. If you think, you cannot laugh. Thinking and laughing cannot go together. And samadhi, transcendent state of consciousness, means no thoughts, beingness. And when you laugh, you are experiencing the same state of consciousness of someone who have transcended the mind. All the stages have been dropped. Laughter. Called Hasya Yoga. The union through laughter. So that will be the second part of the Kriya. And make sure you are protected, your door is closed. Your loved ones who think you are weird, they may think something have gone wrong with you on Sunday, right in the midday. I don't know what time is it for you, but for me it's midday. And something has gone wrong. He's sitting by himself doing some weird exercises. So make sure you are well aware of that and keeping that in mind. And so that's the second part of the Kriya. Okay, so we will laugh as loudly as you can from the navel center, mouth wide open. Okay, and you will see. If you do this, you will see. Actually, this is all you need. This is all you need. Just laugh from the navel. Okay, so before you go into this laughter, let's do some complication stuff. Okay, so to complicate the mind and to relax the mind. Okay, so the first part of the Kriya, hands in Gyan Mudra. Okay, Gyan Mudra, the wisdom, the seal of wisdom, and you put it on your knees. Spine is straight. And what you're going to do is, you're going to inhale through O mouth. Okay, and why O mouth? I've talked about it. And those who want to know this, it's one of my earlier sessions. I think it's the very first agile in the times of fragile, something like that. You will know it's on the somewhere there in the making of the Yogi YouTube channel. It's there, the whole science, how you assess the cosmic breath through the O mouth. Okay, so spine straight, hands in Gyan Mudra, and O mouth. So what you're going to do is you're going to inhale and you're going to hold the breath. Eyes will be closed. Before you close your eyes, listen. Mouth will be closed. And you will hold the breath. And as you hold the breath, apply Mool Bandh. Mool Bandh is to tighten your perineum. Tighten your perineum. Just tighten your perineum and tighten your sit bones. Your sit bones on which you are sitting. So you will be inhaling and you will be holding the breath. You will apply Mool Bandh, okay, your perineum, and you tighten your sit bones. So look at me. When I tighten my sit bones, I become taller. Okay, listen, see. Okay, I'm going to do it for you and you will see I become taller. So now they're tight, sit bones are tight, and you relax them. So when the sit bones are tight, your spine disconnects from the earth. Your spine disconnects from the earth. And when the spine disconnects from the earth, the gravitational pull of the earth is reduced from the yogic perspective. And because you transcend the gravitational pull of the gravity, your consciousness, the kundalini, it's easier for it to be to rise itself. It's called Chardi Kala. Raising your spirit, raising your awareness, raising your consciousness. Chardi Kala, it is called. So we will do this. You will inhale and you will hold. You will tighten your perineum, your sexual organ, your anus, okay, all together. And at the same time, you will tighten your sit bones. And you will just hold the breath like that. Just hold the breath like that. Just sit. Hold the breath. Hold the breath as long as you can. As long as you can. And when you need to exhale, you exhale and you relax the Mool Bandh and you relax your sit bones. And for a few seconds, just relax. And then again, inhale and hold. And then again, you tighten your sit bones, apply Mool Bandh and eyes closed and just sit. Just sit. The whole lock from the realm of karma, you tense. You're transcending your consciousness. Hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath as long as you can. Holding breath means holding life. And when you hold life, you become alive. And I repeated this in the beginning. It's written in the past. Tasmatra prani sthite deho mrigam nirjayate. Vayuna ghat sambandhate keval kumbh karam. The sutra. As long as there's breath in the life, as long as there's breath in the body, you never die. So why don't you just hold your breath and prolong your life? Simple. That's it. And with life comes health. With breath comes, because your breath do not, when you put it, bring the prana in, we are not talking about oxygen here, we're talking about prana. When you inhale and oxygen is used by the physical body, the prana enters. As you hold the breath, the prana enters your mental body, the prana enters your auric body, the prana enters your radiant body, the prana enters your subtle body, and all the other bodies continuously the enters and enters. You never allow the prana to go deep into your being, and you cannot experience your being. That's simple. Okay, so be with me. Any medical reasons, please relax, do what you can and don't do what you can't, because I don't know you. You should know yourself. I don't need to know you. Know yourself, know your body, and accordingly, please do this kriya. And so the time starts now, my friends. Spine straight, and we will do this about 3 minutes. I will stay in touch with you as you do this kriya. Beautiful. Spine straight, eyes closed. O mouth, inhale. Now remember, when you inhale, make sure the breath goes to your navel. Navel goes back when I exhale. Okay, the seat of prana is the navel, not oxygen. Oxygen goes where it's supposed to go. We are working on the prana, and that's maybe in the future I'll share with you how to combine the chitta with the prana and how to transfer it into the different parts of the body. And that part of the body, it needs healing, and how you can heal yourself just by holding your breath and your intention. Much more beautiful science. Now spine straight. Let's come back to what we are supposed to do for today. Immunity and breath, health and breath, wealth and breath, and prosperity and breath, and wholeness and the breath, and that's all you need. Beautiful. Spine straight, hands in Gyan Mudra. The ancient sages, the wisdom has come and downed upon you. Let it invumb you. Let it elevate you. Let it excel you. Spine straight. O mouth, inhale forcefully. Okay, before we do that, let's do a cleansing process. Okay, let's not enter the kriya. Okay, let me just cleanse you first. Okay, cleanse the meridians. Just follow these instructions before we go into the kriya. Spine straight. Okay, O mouth, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep doing that. Inhale, exhale, eyes closed. We are just cleansing the body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep doing that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. O mouth, inhale. O mouth, exhale. Forcefully inhale, forcefully exhale, forcefully inhale, forcefully exhale. Inhale, hold. Hold the breath, my friends. Eyes closed. Tense your eyes, tense your forehead, tense your skull, tense your face, tense your eyes, tense your chest. Lift your chest, lift your chest, lift your ribcage, tighten your shoulders, and tighten your feet, and hold. And hold and squeeze yourself, tense the whole body. Squeeze yourself into your spine, the highway of the consciousness, space of Chaddi Kala, the energy raises itself, raises itself from the Muladhara into the Sahasrara, and hold, and through the O mouth, forcefully exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, hold, Tense the eyes, tense your forehead, tense your skull, tense your face, tense your shoulders, tense your chest, tense your navel, tense your feet, your soles of the feet. Hold and squeeze the whole body into your spine. And hold, lift your heart, your chest, and lift your ribcage. Squeeze yourself into your spine. Medical reasons, relax. O mouth, exhale. And last round, my friends. Inhale, O mouth. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale forcefully. Exhale, O mouth. O mouth, inhale. O mouth, exhale. O mouth, inhale. O mouth, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold, tense your eyes, tense your forehead, tense your skull, tense your face, tense your chest, lift your chest and lift your ribcage, tense your feet, your soles, and tense the whole body. Squeeze yourself into your spine. Squeeze, tense, medical reasons, relax. Other than that, from head to toe, you are just anchored and squeezed and into just one pulse. The whole body is uniting into one pulsation, and hold the breath of life and exhale. Sit still, don't move for 15 seconds. Become aware, become receptive, changed in you. This is called Janma Padarat, the treasure of the breath. Change your emotions, change your personality, change your moment, change your ideas, change whatever you need to if you know the signs of the breath. You boost your immunity, change your mind, you change your personality. Beautiful, hold. And just become aware, let the breath come, let the breath go, become aware of the sensations in the body. Something has changed, something has shifted, something has cleansed. Beautiful. Perfect. Now please open your eyes and let's start the Kriya. So this is the cleansing Kriya, and you can do this cleansing Kriya for any of other meditations as well. It's a standalone Kriya. Whenever you need to shift your mind, you can do this Kriya. And that's why we inhale, exhale through your mouth. And now, very important point. None of this stuff that I'm teaching you, these kriyas, these concepts, this whole system of teachings, this philosophy, it has nothing to do with KRI or 3HO. It's totally a different thing. This is the tradition of Baba Sri Chand, the Adi Yogi, the primordial master, the beloved son of Guru Nanak. This is the teachings of the Himalayan sages. So it's a totally different, teachings. And if you're sharing this in any of your class or wherever, it's a humble request to make it very clear. These are the teachings of Yogi Amandeep. These are the teachings of Yogi Amandeep. And make it very clear. And other than that, may the Guru be with you. Let's start our Kriya, spine straight, hands in Gyan Mudra. And we allow the sages of the past. We allow the breath of the past. We allow Guru Ramdas. We allow Baba Sri Chand to give us this gift of breath and spine straight, my friends. And we will start our Kriya. Eyes closed. O mouth, inhale to your navel. And just hold the breath. As you hold the breath, eyes are closed. And please apply Moolband. Apply Moolband and tense your sit bones. And you become a bit taller. And a bit taller. Your spine is disconnected from the earth. You're disconnected from the gravitational pull of the earth. Just hold. Hold. And now up to you. You're going to do this for some time. It's up to you. It's a simple kriya as compared to the previous kriyas. And be with yourself. Medical reasons, adjust it accordingly. Adjust the kriya according to the to your body and to your circumstances. Adjust it accordingly. Don't change. Adjust. We use the word adjust. Adjustment, because we are living beings. You keep doing, my friends. I'm going to keep talking. Take your time as long as you can hold the breath. And while the breath is held, make sure the Moolband is there, the perineum, your sexual organ, and the anus, all squeezed upwards. And then your sit bones also tense, and you're holding the tallness. You're holding the tallness of your being. You're holding the anchoring of your being. It's like you are sustaining, you're holding the Muladhara, the sustaining survival chakra. You are just uplifting yourself. This Kriya uplifts you. It boosts your immunity. It boosts your mind, gives you clarity. It awakens the first chakra. It awakens the second chakra. It awakens the third chakra, the lower triangle that connects you with the lower self, with that which is not supposed to serve you, and yet you indulge into it. It frees you from the realm of karma. When the spine disconnects from the earth, your consciousness automatically elevates. Hold as long as you can. And be with me. And again, please adjust it accordingly. You're elevating your consciousness, you're elevating your awareness. Suddenly, the whole body, you will be amazed. Your awareness, your mind anchors. Your mind anchors. Keep doing, keep doing. Take your time. When you need to exhale, you exhale through your mouth. And you relax the body for a few seconds, not for too long, because you in that space, remain in that space unless medical reasons. Again, you inhale through your mouth. And then again, you apply the Mool Band and you lift and you tighten your sit bones. Hands in Gyan Mudra. You keep doing, my friends. Keep doing, my friends. This elevates your consciousness. And if, you'll be amazed. You cannot think, the problems and the issues that you are constantly being hunted by, the emotions which have possessed you. More or less, they have no control over you when you do this Kriya, when you're holding this. And I have talked about it in the past Kriyas as well, in the past sessions as well. Your mind, your mind is not just in the skull or in the brain, it is all over your body. And all over your body, the mind is there. But one of the places where most of us, the mind is anchoring is your butts. Really, it's your butts. Your mind is in your butts. Your head is your mind is in your butts. That's what it is. That's the word. And you'll be amazed when you tighten these, and you cannot really go into the narration of your story. Your mind stops a bit. If you do it correctly, your mind stops a bit. It's like there's a shift, there's a subtle shift. And this is a very subtle Kriya and a very beautiful Kriya. It shifts your entire personality. The chattering in the head, the narration in the head that goes on all the time, suddenly it's less, or it's even gone. Because you have just touched the most sensitive part of your body, which is your butts. Beautiful. You have come down and you are elevating yourself. Beautiful. Most of the time, your reference is in the head, and now your reference is right below. You are now elevating yourself. This is where you are. Most of us are in the first chakra. You're filling your first chakra. And that will give you this whole, it will awaken the instinct in you to evolve, to bloom. These are the soil. You plant the seed, you have to prepare the soil. We are preparing the soil. Just hold this. Make sure your butts are tight, your sit bones are tight. When you tighten, automatically there's a uplift. It's called the forklift. This is what it means to be the forklift. You're uplifting yourself. This is what it means to be the forklift. You're forklifting yourself as long as you can. Some of you will feel tension and all that. You keep doing, my friends. Keep doing. And make sure you exhale powerfully. And you exhale powerfully. And make sure the breath goes to your navel. There will also be a subtle heat in the body. And this heat is called Yoga Agni. It will open up the meridians. This is a very simple, a very deep meditation to boost your immunity, to transcend your chattering mind, to activate your first chakra. If you don't have prosperity, if you don't have health, if you don't have wealth, it means your first chakra is blocked. So you are activating your first chakra. And when the first chakra is activated, the stimulation from the first chakra enters the second chakra, which is the realm of pleasure. You begin to experience the pleasure side, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. You eat how much you need to eat. You drink how much you need to drink. life becomes a balance when the second chakra is balanced. There's no more indulgence in the second chakra. Keep up, keep up, keep up. And the third chakra automatically stimulates itself. Then you get the power. You get the power. You can direct your prana, you can direct your mind, you can direct what you need to do. Most of the time, our awareness, our intention is not in our control. We are in control of our emotions. We are in control with what have happened in the past. We are in control with what shall happen in the future. You do not experience your power. And the reason for that is because your navel is weak. So all these will automatically help you to evolve these three lower chakras. And this is the soil. You're preparing the soil for your being, your nam padarth, the treasure of nam, the treasure of beingness, the treasure of remembrance, the treasure of mantra, the treasure of shabad to be planted in your body. This soil has to be prepared, my friends. You're doing great. Keep up, keep up. We have time, and if we need some extra time, we will have some extra time. Together, we shall go deep into this Kriya, simple yet powerful. It will demand time. It will demand time. And as compared to the others, which are immediate effect. And if you can do that, it's also good. If not, this is a very powerful, a very Kriya that will bring you to the subtleness of your being. You're doing great. Keep up. A few more moments because of the time frame, but in experience, do experiment on this and see how it will shift you, my friends. Please do in 11 minutes, and it will totally elevate you. We don't have time to do for 11 minutes. In the flow of the cosmos, we shall end this in this Kriya right here. And please inhale and hold, and please apply that whole squeezing as it is. Just squeeze and just tense the whole body along with it. So tense the whole body down. Apply the same, mool band and shifting and the perineum and the sit bones, and you become taller. And at the same time, now you just add on to end this. You just add on, and you tense the whole body. Tense the whole body, and through the Om mouth exhale. One more time, inhale and hold, and apply the lock, and then tense the body. Tense the body. And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold, and please apply the lock and tense the whole body. Tense the whole body. Tense the whole body, and tense the. This will totally free you from your mind. Free you from the narration of your mind. Your mind will dissolve because your awareness has come out of the mind. It has gone down to your survival chakra. You are stimulating the survival chakra, which is health, wealth, immunity, everything. And Om out, exhale. And just for 10 seconds, sit still, don't move. Become aware. Beautiful. Now please open your eyes and bring your hands on the face like that. And close the eyes. Mouth wide open. It's going to be difficult for some of you. It's very difficult Kriya, yet it's the simplest Kriya. Mouth wide open. And from the navel, you laugh as loudly as you can. However that means to you. Okay, let's close the eyes and please continue your journey. Laugh. Louder. Louder. Laugh so loudly that you can move your navel. And again, please be yourself. I don't know your body. I don't know the restrictions and any medical reasons, whatever that is. Accordingly, please readjust the Kriya. Keep laughing louder, louder, louder. You may feel funny, but that's how it is. You need to make your life funny. So you can have the funniness in your life, the laughter in your life, experience the holisticness in your life. Some of the emotions that were born with you that you were supposed to use, but you never use. Most of you would have not laughed at all for years and years and years. The last time you laughed was when you were a child. Keep up louder, louder, mouth wide open, and laugh as loudly as you can. The navel center, the whole laughter must affect your heart center. We worked on the first three chakras, and now the laughter will work on the heart chakra and the throat chakra and the third eye. Keep up, louder, 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 louder. Please laugh. Laughter yoga. Become the laughing Buddha. Become the laughing Buddha. Louder. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Keep up. One more minute, and keeping in mind, your neighbors, keeping in mind everything around you, but to have an experience. Sometimes maybe you don't need to bother at all. Keep up, louder, louder, louder. Laugh from the navel, laugh from the navel, laugh from the navel. Your heart must feel the sensations. Your throat must feel the sensations. Some of you will start coughing. You know why? Because the chakras open up. Keep up, 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 keep up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Louder, louder. 30 seconds, 30 seconds to go, my friends. We are going a bit over at the time, but that is the flow of the universe, and that's how it's supposed to be. You're learning some secrets of the ancient sages that were born in the caves of the Himalayas, that has come into your living room to teach you how to live life as a holistic being into samadhi. This is what a samadhi means: to experience life without segmentations, to experience the joy of life. If life cannot be joyful, you make it joyful. If life cannot be funny, you have to make it funny. If you don't know how to laugh, you have to learn to laugh. Louder, louder, louder. Beautiful. And Om out, inhale and hold, and just squeeze yourself. Hands into tight fist and squeeze yourself, your whole body. And Om out, exhale. One more time, Om out, inhale and hold and squeeze and tense yourself from head to toe. And Om out, exhale. One more time, inhale and hold and squeeze and exhale. And just sit still for 20 seconds. Don't move. Experience the awakening of the heart. The first Kriya awakens, the first part of the Kriya awakens the first, second, and the third chakra. And the second part of the Kriya awakens your heart, awakens your throat, and awakens your intuition, and awakens your Sahasrara, the 10th gate, which contains the secrets of the unknown. So awakening all the 8 chakras together, this will boost your immunity, this will boost your health in general, this will give you intuition, this will give you what it means to have joy in your life, which means how to have clarity in your life. You don't have clarity, you need to laugh. If there are so many thoughts in the head, you don't know what to do. If you're depressed, if you're stressed, and if you're stressed, whatever est you are, you have to learn how to laugh. And when you learn to laugh, you experience the joy of life. It's not difficult to be happy. It is not difficult to be healthy. It is not difficult to be wealthy. It is not difficult to boost your immunity. It is simple as laughter. If you can just learn to laugh like this every day for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, you'll be amazed how life changes. Simple. Beautiful. Sit still, don't move. Okay, good. Om out, inhale and hold, and just hold and squeeze yourself again. And your hands into tight fist and exhale. And just relax and open your eyes. So blessings to you. This was the Kriya of the day. It's a holistic wholeness has changed, shift. We never did this for long. When you do the right thing at the right time, things will shift. 5 things must happen to have a transformation. 5 things. Right time, right place, right teachings, right teacher, right master. All come together, something has to shift. If any one of these is not right for you, nothing will happen. So this is a beautiful kriya, very sacred, a very beautiful kriya, as I mentioned. Do it, do this holding for 11 minutes, and then about 1.5 to 2 to 3 minutes of laughter. You may laugh continuously, or you can laugh for a few seconds, a few moments, and then just relax and look how joyful you have become, and then laugh again. And this laughter, my friends, can be done anytime. You know that? You can even laugh with the trees. You can even laugh with anybody. You can sit by the rivers and just laugh. And sometimes it's difficult. You need a reason to laugh, and then something is wrong here. You don't need a reason to laugh. Only this needs a reason to laugh. This needs no reason to laugh. And enjoy this laughter. Important. Simple. So I know you have a lot of questions, or you may have a lot of questions. And keeping in mind our time, and I'm going to end with a herb as we have promised every week. We have shared two herbs before, and we're going to share a few other herbs here. So today's herb is black seed. So this is the black seed. This is how it looks like, a black seed, okay? And a tablespoon of black seed. I'm going fast. And ginger. Together, you make tea. You brew it, as you will, any tea, you put it in hot water, brew it, and after 10, 15, 20 minutes, drink the tea. Simple as that. The black seeds, okay, and ginger. We talked about the week before the herbs coming from the earth. Then we talk about the herbs coming from the skies, the ethers, and then today we combine the ethers and the earth together. This is a very powerful formula to boost your immunity and health in general. The black seed is very good for your immunity, allergies. If you have any allergies, this is a very good to be taken daily. Asthma, if you have asthma, flu, or you have fever, this is a good to take this tea. Also, ginger, it increases your immunity, it fights infections, and much more is that. Due to time, I'm just cutting it short for you. So these two together, you can drink it any time of the day. The other herbs that I shared, there's some restrictions according to time and place. So this is just a tea, that you can drink anytime. And saying this, we have gone much beyond our time as usual. And that's the beauty of the flow. And those of you who are supposed to be here, you're still here. And so blessings to you. I will take any question in relation to the Kriya clarification only. Because we have next week, we have another session. We have extended, those of you who joined us later. And next week, same time, I'll see you again with all the questions in relation to class 1, class 2, and class 3. So be on time. And we also have Kirtan, Devi Kiran sings beautiful Kirtan. And she has been with us for the last 3 sessions. And she has been holding the space for us, sacrificing her time. And we so much appreciate her time and her singing and her chanting that she has shared with us. And so she will start the session, I believe so, okay. And if not, whatever the flow is. So next week, we will have a lot of Q&As. So next week, surely we will have Q&As. We have a lot of questions, we have the answers. But now, Devi Kiran, if there's any question in relation to the technique, clarification of the Kriya, please share that. I'm going fast. Okay, go.
All right. There seems to be no questions about the Kriya, but there's a lot of questions about what is the black seed?
This is a black seed. This is a black seed. This is what it is. It's called, in the Sanskrit name or the Indian name is called, it went off my mind. Okay, whatever it is. You know what? I'll give you a shortcut. It's called google.com. It's called google.com, and you just search for black seed, and you need to order online, and they will tell you what black seed is. Okay, so black seed, this is how it looks like. And this is how ginger looks like. And we will have more questions on this in the following week. I'll expand more on this. And coming back, anything else in relation to what we shared today?
Everyone's just asking about the seed, or is it cumin? Is it caraway?
Yeah, so it's just black seed. It's just black seed, and how it looks like. I'm showing it to you. But if you just go and search for black seed, you should be able to. There's also oil, and the black seed oil is very good for hair, but that's not the theme of our session today. So this is in general for immunity and for allergies. It's a tea. It's a black seed. It's just a seed. It's just like a sesame seed. That's how it is. I can describe it. It looks like a sesame seed, black seed. Just search on the Google, and they will tell you how it looks like. And you can even order it online. Get organic black seed. That's it. Okay. Anything else?
And just to reassure everyone, we've been sending emails after these live streams, so we will figure it out and we'll get the exact name out to you.
Yeah. So we will be sending this e-blast, with the kriya and with the herb of the day, and we will write it for you down there. But other than that, just go to the Google and just search. It's a beautiful teacher with a lot of information. And you just spell it in, and it will tell you how it looks like, where it comes from, and everything else is there. Okay. Okay. Blessings to you. We will see you next week. It was my pleasure today to be with you and share this sacred space with you. And may Guru Ramdas, the holder of the throne of Raj Yoga, and may Baba Sri Chand, the ageless yogi of the Himalayan mountains, bless you with health, wealth, and prosperity. And I'll see you soon. And next week, same time, we'll see you with your questions. Please invite your friends. Please invite your friends. And as I mention every week, we have done our part. The world is in confusion. The world needs clarity at the level of the physical body, at the level of the mental body, at the level of the spirit or the spiritual bodies. We have shared what we need to share. Now it is your part. You need to play the role also, because it's a collective consciousness. Please share these videos. I believe we are on Facebook Live also. So if you can share these videos, we will much appreciate. And once we have sent this e-blast to you, we'll be sending you our YouTube link as well. Please share that as well, and so that people can benefit out of this wisdom. Do your part. We have done, you do your part, because when you do your part, dharma expands. When you serve dharma, dharma shall serve you. So blessings to you. And Devi Karan, any announcements if you have?
Yes, as always, thank you so much, Yogi Ji, and everyone for joining us. As he mentioned, we've been posting these live streams on YouTube, so anything that he referenced about previous techniques, you can always go to our YouTube channel, Making of a Yogi, to get instructions on that. To help Yogi Amandeep continue to share these sacred teachings, again, something that you can do is share these videos. Something else that you can do is support us financially, which you can do so via PayPal. The email for that is universaltree108@gmail.com, or PayPal me/makingofayogi. Yogi Amandeep is also available for spiritual counseling. It's a really great way to dive in deeper with him on a personal level. And you can email support@makingofayogi.com to find out more information about that. And a reminder, next week we'll be at this again, same time, purely Q&A. So you can actually email me, dance to the music with a K instead of a C at the end, @gmail.com, with your questions. And that way we can probably beforehand kind of pan out our Q&A. But also please join us live in the Zoom meeting, because there I can see your questions. I know we've been Facebooking it live, but I'm not seeing your questions there. So if you want your questions answered, please join the meeting, and we will send out a registration link soon.
So the preference will be given to those who ask live questions. So we will have preference for those who ask questions in the live stream. Um, and if you guys don't have questions, those of you alive, and those of you who are not alive, those of you are not alive, then we will entertain those questions. But we would prefer to be with life and experience the questions that come in the aliveness of your being. Yeah, so that was very important. So you have to be here to ask questions. Okay, Satnam. Devi Kiran, anything else?
I think that's it, right?
Blessings to you, joy, happy. Go hug a tree, sit by the tree, sit by the ocean, and close your eyes, be in the Himalayas, and enjoy yourself, laugh, and teach others how to laugh. Blessings to you, Satnam.
I will say one more thing. Staying connected. You can follow Yogi Amandeep on Facebook. You can follow him on Instagram. His handle is at Yogi Amandeep Singh. And subscribe to our email list, which you can find that link at yogiamandeepsingh.com. And I have posted on the side chat links to all those things.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
also, if you would like to volunteer in something, there's something that you want to be, you have a gift and you want to share with the world, and if you think, we can help you share that gift. So if you have time or whatever, if you like to be in the volunteer list, you can again email one of those emails that Devi Kiran have shared with you, and then we will keep in mind and what you would like to volunteer as, or the gift that you have that you would like to volunteer in. So if not now, in the near future, we surely can use that gift that you have to serve humanity. So blessings to you. May Guru Ramdas bless all of you with health, wealth, and prosperity, and the highest gift, and that is the remembrance of the beloved Satnam.